Hi, so today I was actually called to do a story time about how I stayed in a toxic relationship for 6 years. Yes, 6 years. I stayed in a toxic relationship. Hey, I was abused mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, like in every form that you could literally think of. And I don't know if I noticed I'm actually crusty. Like, either way, nje, abo. But then this video is not for everybody. So if you don't feel called to stay and watch this video, kindly scroll whatever, right on. But then this message, it's for someone out there or some people out there, or it's gonna help someone, it's gonna save someone. Right on. It's not for cloud purposes or whatever. Honestly, personally, me, I wouldn't share. I would never share this. It's fine. I have healed. I have moved. And it's time to move on. But then, like I said, so okay. Disclaimer before we get to about this story. I just wanna point out that in a very healthy, loving environment. I had parents that loved me, both my mother and my father. I stay with both my mother and my father, and they loved me. Sharp, morals on point, values on point, everything on point, right? So yeah, like I'm the type of child ke kene ka chocolate e ba sa e rekang ba sa tsebeng tswa kae. They're gonna be like, where did you take that from? La o ithathe khona pum o hambe nayo o ibuyisele la iphuma khona, right? So yeah. Like my parents are very strict. I'm the type of child akile shopong like for more than 5 minutes that's what got your phone. And like you see him coming there. Like I grew up in a very strict loving household. So yeah, like they taught us from a young age, you could say, hey, we don't like go outside seeking for body in tow. Let's say if maybe we don't have anything in the house from the blesser, like my parents would go all out, just to see us really sharp or right. Yeah, okay. I just needed to point that out. I don't know why. Okay, so so I stayed in this relationship for 6 years. I even had a child out of that relationship. So before you get in the story, I just wanna tell how I met this guy. What's up, Dimumara? Okay, so I actually knew this person got 2016, and that time I was in grade 8. Ne? That's when I started seeing him. Ane? Yeah, keep that in mind. But then we started dating at 2020 when I was in matric. Ne? Yeah. Okay, Shapo. I meet this guy. We date. Oh, before we date, like my church name. So chonga yaka ineli. I'm sure 5 houses away from Habo. If I'm able to make sense, Mara, my church. I used to church Kasia High around his hood. Yeah. So I would frequently see this person, but then we never spoke. We never, engaged in whatever, right? And then I don't want to mention Twitter unnecessary. I think let's about part 2 for, the other extras, right? Okay, so Skahagecho, my church was around his hood, so it happens here. Oh no, darling. Okay, yeah, it happens here. While I'm in matric, this person is already out of high school, ne? My Riversidians know. My friends know, like, when I started meeting this guy, Vele, yeah, I started knowing him ka 2020 Vele. But then I didn't, we were dating, but at that time I was still a virgin. So he knew that I was a virgin, and I made it bluntly clear, Uguti, I'm not ready, right? I am not ready. And he was like, oh yeah, girl, it's okay. Like, if you're not ready, 2020 that time. It's like, I'm gonna wait for you, because he's also a virgin. Sharp. He was like, he's gonna wait for me. Oh, and nigga, he did wait. He did wait. And then I saw, I thought it was love at the time, because he waited for me like a whole year. Asantach and respect. You know what? I was like, clock that. Right? And then, yeah, got 2021 here. That's when I was like, okay, let's give it a chance. Right? And mind you guys, bear in mind, Uguti, he was also a virgin. So we were both waiting. And yeah. So yeah, and then, like, I know some people are gonna, especially Karitaya High, people that know him are gonna judge me. They'll be like, when how could you believe, Uguti, that person was Vele Vele a virgin? Like, how could you believe that? Like, wasn't it obvious? No, it wasn't obvious, because obviously during this whole waiting process, like, it's like, I'm making it clear with nigga, if you're not, like, just be honest with me. I'm not gonna judge, because Vele Vele, in my mind, in my plan, I wasn't really looking for someone eling hore. And if you do have experience, oh, kudu is good for you, good for us actually. So I'm like, be honest, right? I'll be honest. If Vele Vele, you are not, I'm not gonna judge, and it's not a bad thing, honestly. It's like he kept on emphasizing, right? I am. Right? And I believed him, because he did wait. And then, yeah, things happened. Got 2021. I do, give myself to him in that way. And the relationship was fine, according to me. It was perfect. Like, so kopani motho loyalty na motho a sweetie na, like, wabo, everything was perfect, bandla. And then I remember, in the midst of it all, he was like, you know what, I really want us to commit. I really, really need us to commit, on a serious level. And I genuinely want marriage. Like, I'm like, okay, do you want commitment? Vele Vele, at the time, I genuinely did not want commitment at all. Guys, I feel like story times in a storm. Oh, I don't know. But bear with me. Like, I'm so low touch as stories, and I just needed you guys to have foundation of everything, right? So yeah, wabo, ish, mawena no dia panic because of nako ya tsamaya. But then yeah. This person is like, I want commitment. I'm like, okay, wabo, like, I take it light. It's like, I want commitment. Okay, the first step your commitment is like, let's exchange the password. It's like, he has my Gmail. Keep that in mind. He has my Gmail. He has my Facebook account, password, whatever, Instagram, TikTok, everything. I give that to him. He gives me his, right? And then obviously loyalty, this way the trust, the loyalty built up. Ne? And then down to 2022, things are still good. I don't see anything about this nigga. Like, I don't hear anything about him. He's loyal. 2022, I fall pregnant. Ne? And then when I fall pregnant, I'm like, yo, nigga, I'm genuinely not ready. I'm genuinely not ready, man. Like, let's figure something out. It's like, I genuinely want this baby. I'm like, you want this child? Ish.